the 50 Cent and Diddy beef just got real. Now, to say this thing is heating up is an understatement. The 50 Cent and Diddy beef is on Inferno. Now, ever since 50 Cent got wind of his ex, his baby mother's, his son, 12-year-old son, Sire's mother, Daphne Joy, being mentioned in Rodney Jones's lawsuit against Diddy being called a sex worker, 50 Cent has turned up his taunts not only towards Diddy, but also towards his son's mother, Daphne.
Don't nobody go in the bathroom for about 45 minutes.
You done fucked up, you know that, don't you?
You got knocked the fuck out! What's happening?
Now, these shots that 50 is taking, not only towards Diddy, but towards Daphne Joy, are next level. Yes, 50 Cent was at the Nicki Minaj concert last night at Madison Square Garden, got on the mic and made mention of sex workers, indirectly taking a shot at his son's mother.
And you, even if you're a little sex worker, and you, even if you're a little...
Daphne. Now, this thing is heating up. Now, like I told you, this was at Nicki Minaj's concert. He just came on. He wasn't a feature. He came on. And if you know anything about 50 and the beefs that he have, 50 don't play. 50 Cent is very thorough and very intelligent about how he conducts himself, especially when he got beef and when he's trying to go at other people. So again, just to catch you up and give you some history about this situation. Now, Daphne Joy was mentioned when Rodney Jones, who is a music singer, a producer and things, he grew up in the church. He grew up being praised about his singing prowess and how much potential he had. So he eventually signed on with Bad Boy thinking, okay, P. Diddy can take me to the next level to where I want to be. So he signed on with Bad Boy, and lo and behold, Diddy didn't take him to where he wanted to be. But Diddy, after he signed with Bad Boy, Diddy and his friends turned Rodney Jones into a bad boy in the sense of freak-offs, sexual assaults, rapes, not just from Diddy, but also from some of his colleagues, some of his friends and things like that, allegedly, according to Rodney Jones's lawsuit. But Rodney Jones also mentioned that Daphne Joy was present at one of these occasions, and he called her a sex worker. And this is when 50 Cent, the hairs rose up on 50 Cent's back, and he said, this means war. Now, just to let you know, yeah, 50, he's coming at her full steam, as he does with everybody that he has beefs with. But don't think that Daphne Joy is just sitting back and taking it all. Not at all. Daphne fired back at 50 as well. She's basically making allegations now saying that when her and 50 were together, he also raped and assaulted her. I mean, listen, now my heart goes out to Daphne if this is true, but this line, this narrative is becoming oh so common in this celebrity game, just bringing these men down. If they are just allegations, if they're not true, just saying that they raped and assaulted them and things, even going back decades and things like that. Like I said, I hope this isn't true, but if it is, then of course, 50, you need to pay severely for that. But if this is just her bringing up these allegations, just like I mentioned in another video, I know they made mention that the laws are changing in some states, but whoever lies about being assaulted should be severely punished, almost to the level that the person would have been punished had they did indeed insult that person. So this is the allegations that Daphne Joy is coming out with about 50 Cent. Now, again, 50 denounced all these allegations that he assaulted and that he raped Daphne Joy when they were together. This thing is heating up. Like I said, to say that the Diddy and 50 Cent beef is heating up would be an understatement. This thing is on Inferno. And it also looks like the 50 Cent and Daphne Joy's beef is getting hot also. Now, after the Nicki Minaj concert, 50 took to X and he made some comments. 50 is always calculated. 50 is very smart, very witty in his approach and in his dealings. So, I mean, again, it's quite certain that these comments that 50 made were directed towards Diddy. Now, this is what he said. He first shared some footage from his appearance at Madison Square Garden. Like I told you, he had a guest performance. He took the stage real quick at the Nicki Minaj concert. Probably was strategic just to get some of his taunts and some of his shots out, but who knows? Now the post read, Gag City vibes, no P. Diddy. Yo, I'm not going to front. Nicki got all the BITCHs. I looked in the crowd and was like, damn, baby, what you doing? Then threw my jacket at these little sex workers. LOL, gunitbrands.com. So, that sex worker, whole thing was strategic because that's what Daphne Joy was described as in the lawsuit by Rodney Jones. So again, this 50 thing is crazy. We know many of the beefs that 50 had from Fat Joe to a host of other people. 50 doesn't take this stuff lightly. So if I was in the public's eye, if I was a celebrity, I would be on 50's side or I wouldn't be against them. That's for sure. Now, it's apparent that 50 Cent and Daphne Joy are gearing up for a major custody battle over Sire. And from my experiences in family court and things like that, they can get real ugly and it's always people hurt. But please, if you guys do go for a custody battle, just keep the main thing. And the main thing in all of this is Sire and being able to put Sire in the best possible position for success. So I already know it's going to be some jargoning, some positioning, some leverage and things because both parents want to paint the picture as if they're the most qualified, the most credible person to have full custody of Sire. But for a minute, both parents, hopefully Daphne Joy and 50 Cent will make sure that they keep Sire in the middle and don't let their own pride and selfish desires allow the battle to be about them and not about the kid. Because once you become a parent, you also become second, and that kid takes precedent. That child becomes priority. So hopefully the courts with Daphne and 50 Cent can come together and make a reasonable solution to put Sire in the best possible position for success, regardless of how Daphne Joy may feel, and regardless how 50 Cent may feel. But like I said, listen, this beef, to say it's heating up is an understatement. This beef is on Inferno. And now 50 Cent and Daphne Joy is also taking blows and shots at each other. Who will prevail? Will Daphne Joy prevail along with Diddy, or will 50 Cent come out of this guns blazing on top like he usually does? My money with 50. My money's on 50. Hey, listen, I appreciate all y'all. Please subscribe, and listen, be great, but more importantly, be blessed.